Graduates, please take your seats. Thank you. Lindy B. Johnson High School will band under the direction of Rene A. Peña for the pomp and circumstance music. Good morning. I am Armando Salazar, proud principal, and I welcome you to Lindy B. Johnson High School's commencement ceremony. Please stand for the presentation of colors by the Lindy B. Johnson High School's Navy Junior ROTC program under the direction of Chief Gunner's Mate Carrie L. Tucker for the Pledge of Allegiance, for the national anthem, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, the Texas Pledge, and a moment of silence. After the national anthem, Sergio Javier Vergara, Student Council President, will recite the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. We will now observe a moment of silence to reflect, pray, or meditate.
Thank you. Please be seated. As we celebrate these special occasions, please keep in mind that it is a formal ceremony. Please turn off your cell phones or place them on silent mode. I ask that in consideration to others, you refrain from loud shouting or use of noisemakers or trying to get your graduates' attention. Everyone here wishes to celebrate this important accomplishment. We want to celebrate this moment in a dignified manner for the benefit of everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, before me, I have the Mighty Wolf class of 2016. Please give them a round of applause. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests, President of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Judd Gilpin, Parliamentarian of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Ricardo Molina Sr., Board Member, Mr. Javier Montemayor Jr., Board Member, Mr. Ricardo Rick Rodriguez, Board Member, Mr. Ramiro Vélez III, Superintendent for the United Independent School District, Mr. Roberto J. Santos, Associate Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. David H. Gonzalez, Associate Superintendent for Administration, Ms. Gloria S. Rendon, Associate Superintendent for Support Services, Mr. Eduardo Zúñiga, Lyndon B. Johnson High School Administrative Staff includes Early College High School Dean, Ms. Yesenia Sandoval, Assistant Principals, Mr. Ruben Ayala, Ms. Erica B. Garcia, Ms. Veronica A. Garza, Ms. Erica T. Hernandez, Ms. Patricia Hinojosa, Mr. Jose Isnaola, Mr. Raúl Nuño, and Mr. Rubén Rangel. Student Activity Coordinator, Ms. Perla Gonzalez. Testing Coordinators, Ms. Joanne Segovia and Michelle Hicks. Academic Coordinator, Mr. Juan Herrera. Counselors, Ms. Claudia Gonzalez, Head Counselor, and Melissa Martinez, Senior Counselors. Ana L. Monsiváis and Ms. Selena Monsiváis, Junior Counselors. Ms. Estela Martinez and Ms. Emma Rodriguez, Sophomore Counselors. Ms. Annette Rodriguez and Mr. Antonio Gonzalez, Freshman Counselors. Ms. Sylvia Garcia, Early College Counselor. Ms. Melissa Herrera Mendoza, LCDC Counselor. Sponsor of the class of 2016, Ms. Karina Gonzalez. Faculty and staff of Lyndon B. Johnson High School, please stand and be recognized. Good morning, graduates of the class of 2016. Students, school board members, central office management team, parents, and friends. Graduates, in just a few moments, you will receive your diplomas to mark your graduation from high school. The diplomas represent years of hard work, commitment, dedication, achievement, and it will mark a turning point in your lives. You are a testament to your academic performances, passionate performances in the arts, and memorable competitions in athletics. 4 years ago, you joined our fine school as ninth graders, excited and maybe even a little frightened as you entered the world of high school. The following year, I came in as your new principal with change on my mind. Many welcomed the changes, some struggled. Through it all, you overcame and accepted the changes that came. Today, you are sitting alongside your peers for one last time. It is my sincerest hope that somehow your experiences at OBJ High School have been good. Good enough to be able to help each of you achieve your goals, and prepare for future success. You should never be afraid of change. Embrace it like an old friend that you long to see. As you embark on your changing quest, many of you will reach the pinnacles of your hopes and aspirations. Some of you may stumble and fall, but I say with confidence that the OBJ High School teachers and staff have always had your best interests in mind. We have prepared you well enough to be able to rise and persevere. I leave you with these parting words as always. Be the best, expect the best, and be proud. Good luck and Godspeed to all of you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the board president of the United Independent School District, Mr. Judd Gilpin.
I'd like to begin by asking some students who have chosen to join the U.S. Armed Forces to please stand up as I call your names and remain standing. Thank you, thank you. In case that didn't come out clearly, I'm going to call the names of some students that have chosen to join the U.S. Armed Forces, and I'd like you to stand as I call your names and remain standing. Joining United States Army, Andres Arredondo. Also joining the United States Army, Aldo Herrera. And Susan Sanchez. We also have one student joining the United States Marine Corps, Berenice Torres. And also joining the United States Army by way of the National Guard, we have Joseph Carrion. And also Marco Rangel. It's a very courageous decision you guys have made, and on behalf of your school and your community and the country, we are very grateful that you chose to serve. Thank you very much. On behalf of the UISD Board of Trustees, I would like to congratulate the graduating class of 2016, as well as your parents, your close friends, your other relatives who have supported you to date. It's no small accomplishment to get to this point, and all of you deserve a great deal of credit. Also sharing in that credit, we should thank the teachers, coaches, sponsors, and counselors that have touched your lives on a daily basis over the years. It is a great gift that they have given you, and many of you will probably see to return that gift to your community someday, wherever you choose to be. We highly encourage you to come back to Laredo and pass that on. Thank you guys very much.
Mr. Roberto J. Santos is the superintendent of the schools for United Independent School District. He is here to share a few words with the class of 2016 graduates and their families. Mr. Roberto J. Santos.
It is an honor being here, taking part in this special occasion for the graduates of LBJ High School. I think the 4 years that you spent here at OBJ, I think has prepared you for life, for any of the goals that you have in mind. You've got to make sure that you follow your goals, your dreams, look forward to, after high school, to do well in life. Graduates, can you all stand up, please? Can you all stand up? Este es el tiempo necesitamos dar las gracias a todos los familiares que les han ayudado y apoyado por todos los esfuerzos que han hecho por ustedes. Si pueden ver a sus familiares, darles las gracias y un aplauso a ellos. Felicidades.
Please be seated. The senior class president for this year is Alessandra Aguilar. Upon graduation, Alessandra will be attending Laredo Community College.
Good morning, Class of 2016, all of you gathered here in this memorable event for us. First of all, I want to thank each and every single one of you for being part of this adventure. Apart from our ups and downs, we managed to get through this. From having all those papers turned in on time to attending showing our school pride in every single sports game, we truly made this year memorable. Just thinking back on it makes me tear up. In my opinion, our properties have been the most rowdiest of all. And don't even get me started with prom. That night was unforgettable. Class of 2016 made history this year. Not only in sports, but in all of teachers' hearts. On behalf of all of us, I also want to thank all the faculty, staff, and our current class sponsor, Ms. Gonzalez, for always making sure we're going on the right track. No matter what hard time we may you go through, you stuck with us and made us achieve this goal. And for all of you, my classmates, even though sometimes it seemed as we didn't get along, I'm honored that you all chose me as your class president. The road was tough, but you all gave me strength to go through this. Now this is just the first chapter of our lives. It is our job now to make it the best on our own. It is time to fly and open our wings into the real world. It might get tough as we go into the youth chapter, but never forget that we're all here to support each other. A lot of us are probably going out of town to study, but we can't let that come between us. Remember to always dream big, but never forget to keep your feet on the ground. All I have left to say is thank you for this amazing 4-year of high school experience. For all the memories, each and every single one of you is taking part of our heart. May you all not make yourself and me proud, but make the Wolfpack proud. I love you, and as Mr. Rumple would say, God bless you, goodbye. Never forget, once a wolf, always a wolf. We bleed purple and gold forever.
The salutatorian for this year is Luis Fernando Mota Jr. Upon graduation, Luis will attend Texas A&M University at College Station.
Good morning. Good morning. Buenos días, padres y familia. Let me adjust the mic. Check. Check. On the first day of my freshman year, my biggest concern was honestly what direction my hair was facing. It's cool because later that day I had Miss Gadwani for biology, and she said the word mitochondria, and that terrified me, so that made me forget about my hair. And then I realized how fun high school was going to be. Joking aside, I like to think that I've grown up a lot since that day. I think that we've all grown up a lot. Congratulations, class of 2016! We're finally at the point where we stop being children and begin being adults, right? We no longer need help from anyone because we're independent and we probably have jobs, right? We're so excited to take on the world because we're total savages, right? Wrong. We will never stop learning. We will never stop making mistakes. We will never stop needing each other because we need each other to guide ourselves to the right direction. It's something I've learned these past 4 years. We all need each other, and I didn't learn this in any classroom. I learned this by watching and interacting with all of you, my fellow seniors. You all showed me that it's only human to make mistakes. It's okay to be uncertain. We don't need to have it all figured out. I've come to understand that life is not just about things that one has learned, but also the mistakes that one has made with the people that they love. And even though I am grateful to all of you, there are a few people out there in specific that I want to mention so that you may all see why I'm standing before you with such a full heart. It's about to get cheesy. Danny Hughes, you've been my brother since middle school. You helped me get over my first breakup, you got me out of my shell, and I got you out of yours. I remember we used to stay up late at night talking on the phone for hours about the randomest teenage things. I love you, man. Mariela Rocha, Daniel Zapata, we were instant buds since the first day of band camp. We were related not by blood, but by our mutual love of despapalle and mischief, and our abilities to turn any situation into a laughing matter. This wouldn't have been high school without you two. I love you all too. Giselle Vela, I couldn't ask for a more supportive and inspirational partner than you. I don't think life would have been complete if I hadn't met you. Thank you for showing me what true love was like my senior year. Ms. Cardenas, you're every nerd's favorite teacher because not only are you incredibly intelligent, but you also make everyone feel comfortable. You make everyone feel as if they are important. I will never forget what you have done for me. Ms. Gonzalez, I probably took a lot of ganas out of you, and I promise that I'll buy you some hair dye sometime. But I want you to know that you're right here in the list of my invaluable people. Just like Miss Ulloa and Miss Ayala, my middle school teachers who are sitting right there in the audience, I love you. I'd like to thank my little sister, Jessie, who's sitting in the audience too, looking up at me. I know she looks up to me a lot. And I honestly want to say that she's a lot smarter than me, and that someday she's going to be sitting right here, and she's going to be giving a valedictorian speech, just like I should have been. And last, and most important of all, gracias mamá, gracias papá. Sé que no se los digo lo suficiente, pero de veras que los amo con todo mi corazón. Now, before I step off the stage, hopefully I don't trip, I'd like to leave you with my favorite quote of all time. In the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take. And I personally don't regret anything I've done thus far. And I urge you to take chances, not stupid chances, but I urge you to take chances and live life because you only get one of those. So, thank you.
The valedictorian of Lyndon B. Johnson High School for the class of 2016 is Natalie Coleman. Upon graduation, Natalie will attend Texas A&M University at College Station.
Good morning. I remember my first day of senior year. I walked into Miss Vigil's class, and I saw that on the board she had written that there were X number of days to graduation, and I couldn't believe that she had already started counting down. I felt this sense of urgency and rush to leave, as if my senior year was already ending before it began, as if I was already in college surrounded by new people before I even sent out my applications. But it didn't hit me yet. That moment every teacher says will happen, where you realize you will leave everything behind. No. That moment came when I finally started writing this speech, which was this Tuesday. I always found it interesting, the memories that stick to you. Those small moments that stay etched in your brain, just waiting to resurface and make you feel nostalgic once again. I remembered somebody bringing in my old middle school yearbook to English class. And I don't know why, but every time somebody brings a yearbook, doesn't matter which middle school you're from, everyone surrounds the desk and starts pointing at all of the pictures. And there's this sense of excitement and wonder as you start realizing, so that's how my friends used to look like. Or in my case, I still look the same. And whether they grew 2 feet, dyed their hair pink, or became an athlete or an honor student, everyone wants to see how much they've changed since middle school, but not how much they've changed since high school began. This year, I noticed when we all started signing our yearbooks, instead of that same happiness and enthusiasm, there was this fear of letting go. And I caught myself saying, it feels like my heart is breaking every time I sign, and heard another friend say, this is permanent, as if I wasn't going to see her next block. We were afraid of flipping through the pages of our past and embracing it, afraid of closing the book and starting a new one. But do you remember having expectations for yourself freshman year and how you didn't follow them? Or how people expected us, LBJ students, to act a certain way and we proved them wrong? And as I flipped through our senior yearbook, glancing at the pictures frozen in time while the memories are still buzzing in our minds, I see us reinventing ourselves and our school. And I see those students against the gate, cheering and shouting as their football team beat United, and I see them running, not walking, their senior walk. And I hear the dance team and the cheerleaders chanting, the band members playing, and the color guard repeating their song, all of which gets stuck inside my head. And I remember listening to my friends recount their competitions for robotics, TAFE, ROTC, UIL, and other countless clubs as they remember their nervousness and astonishment. And as my favorite author, John Green, said, we are as indestructible as we believe ourselves to be. This is not in the sense that you have to light yourself on fire or jump off a plane, but that we have accomplished so much, and there is so much to do, and we aren't even 20 yet. And as I was thinking about all of this, it hit me. And even though I felt overwhelmed, I tried using that middle school spirit, the one that kept laughing at her middle school yearbook photos, the one that looked forward to growing up and taking over the world. Now here's my advice. Simply embrace the change and opportunity college will offer. That way you can look back at this yearbook, once again with different eyes. And those people in the sideline could be your best friends, and those places you've dreamed of going could be your new homes. And that degree you were so certain in getting could change in an instant. And in the end, what you do isn't really as interesting or as important as who you do it with. So I'm grateful to have spent these 4 high school years with all of you. And as I thank the most important people in my life, take this moment to reflect on those that have helped you. First, I would like to thank God for blessing me through the good and bad moments. I thank my parents, my sister, my grandparents, my pastors, and my other family members for giving me their unconditional support and love. And I thank my teachers, counselors, administrators, and my principal for always believing in me and giving me words of wisdom and encouragement. Finally, thank you to all my friends, those going with me to A&M and those going different places. Thank you for dragging me out of my comfort zone and never leaving my side. Congratulations, class of 2016.
It is with great honor that I introduce to you the top 10 students for the class of 2016. It is especially an honor when the 10th student is as exceptional as the first. Students, please walk to the front of the stage and remain standing until all 10 students have been recognized. This morning, I will introduce to you from 10th to 1st. Number 10, Carla L. Garza with a GPA of 3.9779. Number 9, Mariela M. Rocha with a GPA of 3.9846. Number 8, Gerardo Landa with a GPA of 3.9883. Number 7, Emma A. Angeles with a GPA of 3.9962. Number 6, Vanessa L. Mireles with a GPA of 4.0623. Number 5, Berenice Torres with a GPA of 4.0908. Number 4, Cesar A. Navarro with a GPA of 4.1091. Number 3, Veronica I. Martinez with a GPA of 4.1590. Number 2, Luis Fernando Mota Jr. with a GPA of 4.2333. Number 1, Natalie Coleman with a GPA of 4.3066. You may be seated. Superintendent Santos, please join me at this time to certify the graduates. Graduates, will you please stand? As principal of Lindy B. Johnson High School, it is my honor to certify to the United Independent School District Board of Trustees, Mr. Roberto J. Santos, Superintendent of Schools, and that the Lindy B. Johnson High School class of 2016 graduating candidates have met all the graduation requirements of the state of Texas, the Texas Education Agency, and the United Independent School District.
With the authority vested in me by the United Independent School District Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency, I certify that the members of the graduating class of 2016 of Lyndon B. Johnson High School are hereby proclaimed graduates with all rights and privileges. Graduates, you may move your tassels to the right. Congratulations.
Diplomas will now be distributed by the members of the Board of Trustees of the United Independent School District. The graduate names will be read by Claudia Gonzalez and Melissa Martinez, senior counselors.
Alejandro Adame, César Castilleja. Atsiri Aguilar. Alessandra Aguilar. Andrés Aguilar. Cindy Aguilar. Jocelyn Aguilar. Marco A. Aguilar. Jesús D. Aguilera Jr. Guillermo N. Aldape. Fernando Alejandro Jr. Irma Lisette Alejo. José R. Alfaro. Cecilia G. Almanza. Jacqueline A. Almeida. Erica Naomi Alvarado. Jocelyn J. Alvarado. Emma A. Ángeles. Carolina Apáez Arcos. Andrés Arredondo. Alejandra Areola. Jennifer Arriaga. José Daniel Arriaga. Melissa Nicole Arriaga. Vanessa Q. Atkins. Marcos A. Ayala. Ruby Alejandra Ayala. Jacqueline Valderrama. Rosa Isela Bañón. Leslie Michelle Vela. Jessica Camarillo. Alfonso Barbosa Jr. Gabriela N. Barbosa. Gustavo Barrientos. Jocelyn Barrientos. Brandon Alexander Bautista. Crisanta Karina Benavides. Stephanie Josie Bernal. Daniel Bocanegra. Esmeralda Bocanegra. Jared A. Borrego. Adriana Abigail Brusa. Leslie Jacqueline Buendía. Chris E. Cabrera. Samantha Elora Cabriales. Carla Patricia Calcanio. Brianna G. Campos. Edward Campos. Víctor Manuel Canales Jr. Denise Cantu. Kevin Cantu. Rodolfo Cantu III. Fabricio D. Carranza. Joseph I. Carrion. Marco Antonio Carrillo Piña. Luis Diego Carrillo. Stephanie Rodríguez. Luis Manuel Serrano. Reinaldo J. A. Carrillo Jr. Denise Marie Carizales. Marcos Andrés Casas. Jonathan Casiano. Arturo Caso Jr. Esmeralda Castañeda López. Jonathan Castañeda. Daniel Castillo. Caitlin Brooke Castillo. Luis Roberto Castillo. Martín Castillo Jr. Jocelyn Alejandra Castro. Giselle Monique Cavazos. Anthony C. Cerda. Melinda Chapa. Felipe T. Chavez. Yadira Y. Chavez. Brenda A. Cisneros Valderas. Juan Andrés Cisneros. Milton M. Cisneros. Natalie Coleman. Jesús Contreras Jr. José Eduardo Contreras. Kimberly Contreras. Valerie Anaí Coronado. Adriana Cortés. Guadalupe Elise Cortinas. Rebecca F. Gómez. Alexis Cruz. Pamela Cruz. Alexander G. Davidson. Abel de Hoyos. Andrea de la Cruz. Cassandra de la Fuente. Omar A. de la Fuente Jr. Esmeralda T. de la Rosa. Lisette de la Torre. Abigail de León. José G. de León. Roxana de León. Alondra B. del Río. David Delgado Gutiérrez. Javier Giovanni Delgado. Aileen Díaz. Daniela T. Díaz. José I. Díaz. Israel Domínguez. Brandon R. Dueñez. Juan Antonio Elizondo III. Evelyn Escalera. Mirna Escalera. Aarón M. Escamilla. Juan Escamilla Jr. Idalia Escareño. Luis G. Escobar. Abigail Orozco. José M. Esparza. Eduardo Espinosa Jr. Roberto Espinosa III. Crystal Esquivel. Graciela Estevis. Jasmine Estrada. Jennifer Estrada. Mariana Estrada. Carolina L. Falcón. Amanda Perdin. Kimberly Arlene Fisher. Ana Laura Flores. Eric Flores. Francisco J. Flores Jr. Guadalupe Flores. Jennifer Nicole Flores. Jessie Eliud Flores. Julia A. Flores. Roxanne Flores. Daisy Moesha Frausto. Clarice Fuentes. Yesenia G. Gallardo. Jose I. Gallegos Jr. Leslie Marie Galvan. Marcela Natalie Galvan. Jacqueline L. Gamboa. Karina Gamboa. Salma S. Gamboa. Juan Ramón Camino. Francisco J. Camino Garcia. Abigail Garcia. Alan F. Garcia. Daniela Y. Garcia. David Garcia. Diane Atseli Garcia. Elaine Nicole Garcia. Erica A. Garcia. Humberto Garcia. Jessica Garcia. Joe Garcia. Jonathan Lee Garcia. Leticia M. Garcia Grimaldo. Luis Alberto Garcia. Michelle Priscilla Garcia. Miguel Ángel Garcia. Rodrigo Garcia. Sergio Garcia Jr. Daphne P. Garibay. Alisa N. Garza. Amy Lee Garza. Brenda N. Garza. Eunice Noemi Garza. Flor Esther Garza. Joel Roberto Garza. Carla L. Garza. Cassandra R. Garza. Marcos Garza. Natalie Michelle Garza. Raimundo Garza Jr. Stephanie Lee Garza. Adrian A. Gaitan Jr. Miguel E. Gaitan. Arturo Godínez Jr. Fabiola Anaí Gómez. Juan Ángel Gómez. Laura Gabriela Gómez. Mónica Gabriela Gómez. Ariana I. González. César A. González López. Eric Gonzalez. Eric A. Gonzalez Jr. Jorge A. Gonzalez Jr. Marco A. Gonzalez. Melissa Yvette Gonzalez. Miriam A. Gonzalez. Stacy Gonzalez. Valerie K. Gonzalez. Xochitl M. Gonzalez. Joshua Govea. Yaritza A. Granados. Miguel Guadiana. Vanessa Guardiola. Jesús Enrique Gell. Mariana Gell. Sabrina J. Gell. Fernando Guerra. Luis B. Guerra. Michelle Guerra. Roberto Guerra Jr. Giselle Guerrero. Marcos D. Guerrero. Fernando Guevara Jr. Gerardo Guillermo Muñiz. Amy Gutierrez. Damien Gutierrez. Leslie Julia Guzman. Priscilla K. Guzman. Priscilla L. Hawkins. Abisag Hernandez. Angélica Joana Hernández. Angélica María Hernández. Carlos Hernández. Derly D. Hernández. Emanuel Hernández. Israel Hernández Jr. Jada Imoni Hernández. Jessica Hernández. Jesús Hernández. Jorge Alberto Hernández. Luis A. Hernández. Mario A. Hernández. Oscar Ociel Hernández. Esteban Hernández. Yulisa Hernández. Aldo A. Herrera. Carlos E. Igarrera. Liliana Lee Jaigo. Ramiro A. Hinojosa. Samantha M. Holguín. Daniel J. L. Hughes. Carla Stephanie Ibarra. Aldo Izaguirre. Miguel Ángel Izaguirre. Vanessa Izaguirre. Anel Judith Jaramillo. Gabriel E. Jaramillo. Javier Jaramillo Jr. Abigail Jimenez. Alejandro Jimenez. Amy Jimenez. Julian Alexis Jobey. Ashley Melissa Juárez. Jonathan Jurado. Andrea I.L. Kelechian. Kimberly M. Curl. Gerardo Landa. Graciela Lara. Patricia Lara. Valeria Lara. Jorge Alberto Ledesma Jr. Efraín León Jr. Lluvia J. Linan. Ruben Lineros Jr. Leslie Ann Yado. Destiny Ivana Longoria. Anthony Lopez. Brittany Samantha Lopez. Diana Miroslava Lopez Garcia. Francisco Lopez Jr. Jose D. Lopez. Lizeth Abigail Lopez. Pedro Damián Lopez. Camila Lozano. Leslie G. Lucatero. Antonio Luna III. David Lee Luna.
Dominic Magallón. Gerardo I. Malacara. Catherine Maldonado. Amber Monique Martinez. April Guadalupe Martinez. Brenda Martinez. Christopher Paul Martinez. Daisy A. Martinez. Emmanuel Martinez. Enrique A. Martinez. Lisette Martinez. Luis D. Martinez. María Eugenia Martínez Zúñiga. Mayra Alejandra Martínez. Mayra B. Martínez. Mercedes Corina Martínez. Michelle Martínez. Miguel A. Martínez. Norma S. Martínez. Reinaldo Martínez Jr. Samantha G. Martínez. Verónica I. Martínez. Claudia Janet Mata. Inés Mata. Carlos Daniel Maya. Frida Yasmín Medina Rivera. Gerardo F. Medina Jr. Jesús R. Medina Jr. Jocelyn Alexa Medina. Amy Saraí Medrano. Armando Medrano Jr. Jesse Menchaca. Jocelyn Méndez. Abraham J. Mesa. Jocelyn Mireles. Vanessa L. Mireles. Cassandra Molano. Alexis R. Molina. Felipe Antonio Molina. Juliana Crisbet Molina. Karina Monreal. Chris Montemayor. Omar G. Montemayor. Luis Miguel Morales. Antonio Moreno. Jennifer Moreno. Carla Moreno. Rolando Aarón Moreno Jr. Luis Fernando Mota Jr. Natalie C. Moya. Cassandra N. Muñoz. Astrid Alejandra Navarrete. Eri Navarrete. Abigail Navarro. César A. Navarro. Alejandro Niño Jr. Alexis Adeline Niño. Priscilla Niño. Jason Vince Nuño. Jesús Alejandro Obregón. Evelyn Michelle Ochoa. Vanessa Ochoa. Jesús A. Horta Jr. Juan A. Ortegón. José Ortiz Jr. Celina Ortiz. Miguel Ángel Ovalle. Clarisa Daniela Pachuca. Melissa Palacios. Cassandra Palomares. Juan L. Paredes. Deneb Patoni. Cynthia L. Pedrosa. Joneli Peña. Juliana Peña. Valeria Perales. Ana Karen Pérez. Christian A. Pérez. Graciela Geraldi Pérez. Hector Pérez Jr. Katie G. Pérez. Leslie Azanet Pérez. Raquel Pérez. Valerie A. Pérez. Venancio Antonio Plasencia. Donna I. Ponce. Arlene Porras. Analí Puga. Aixa Chantal Quintana. Abisaí J. Quintanilla. María I. Quintero. Luis Lauro Quiroz Jr. Christian S. Rada. Angélica B. Ramírez. César Armando Ramírez. Gisela Ramírez. Jennifer Lee Ramírez. Jeremy J. Ramírez. Juan F. Ramírez. Karina Jasmine Ramírez. Mara Ramírez. Salima Y. Ramírez. Amanda Marie Ramos. Cecilia Abigail Ramos. Dulce Marina Ramos. Jocelyn Denise Ramos. Joel A. Ramos. José A. Ramos. Max Ramos. Miguel A. Ramos. Stephanie Ixel Ramos. Alejandra Rangel. José Rivaldo Rangel. Marco D. Rangel Jr. Samantha S. Recio. Axel Reséndez. Antonio G. Reyes. Esmeralda Guadalupe Reyes. Jeremy A. Reyes. José Ángel Reyes. Bernice Rico. Enrique Rico III. Aileen I. Ríos, Juan Alberto Ríos, Alejandro de Jesús Rivera, Carlos Francisco Rocha, Mariela M. Rocha, Alejandra Rodríguez, Armando Rodríguez, Gloria Evelyn Rodríguez, Jesse Rodríguez, José Javier Rodríguez, José D. Rodríguez, Karen Analí Rodríguez, Luis Fernando Rodríguez, Norma Jean Rodríguez, Oscar Rodríguez, Paula María Rodríguez, Rosalind A. Rodríguez, Ruben Alejandro Rodríguez, Sydney Nicole Rodríguez, Daniel Rojas, Diana L. Rojas, Enrique Rojas III, Gerardo Rojas, Sara E. Rosales, Jocelyn Rubio, José Javier Ruiz Jr., Juan Carlos Ruiz Jr., Miguel Ángel Ruiz, Pedro Ruiz, Javier A. Salas, Víctor Hugo Salas, Alejandra Salazar, Daniel A. Salazar, Dania A. Salce, Lizeth G. Saldaña, Sarah K. Saldaña, Abril Salinas, José A. Salinas Jr., Ana Karen Sánchez Casillas, Jesús A. Sánchez, Juan Pablo Sánchez Jr., Stephanie V. Sánchez, Susan Esther Sánchez, Cara Renee Sanderson, Ernesto G. Sandoval, Patricia R. Sandoval, Reina Lisette San Miguel, Alfredo J. Santana, Oscar I. Santana, José Francisco Santellán Jr., Eduardo Santiago III, Isaac Santos III, Nehemias Santos, Deborah Santoyo, Yulisa Saucedo, Eduardo Sepúlveda, Francisco Gabriel Serna, Liliana Inet Silva, Alexia Aileen Solís, Ismael Solís Jr., Luis Enrique Solís, Saúl Homero Solís, Julisa I. Sosa, Giselle Soto, Itzamara I. Soto, Joshua Daniel Soto, Efren Francisco Suárez, Imelda Sarai Tenorio, Rebecca Nicole Terrence, Gabriel Tobias Jr., Alicia G. Toledo, José Miguel Tolentino, Alondra Yerania Torres Rodelo, Andrea Ay Torres, Berenice Torres, Joel Antonio Torres Jr., Kimberly Danielle Trejo, Arturo Eliseo Treviño, Esmeralda T. Treviño, Jocelyn Lisbeth Trujillo, Rocío I. Trujillo, Miguel Ángel Uvalle, Jorge I. Valadez, Carla V. Valadez, Jonathan Valenzuela, Ana María Vargas, Ashley Jeanette Vargas, Marlene Vargas, Brian Alberto Vázquez, Christian D. Vázquez, Elian Giselle Vázquez, Janelle Lorraine Vázquez, Jessica Vázquez, Leslie Vázquez, Yasmin Vázquez Hernández, Jacqueline Vázquez, José Enrique Vázquez, María de Jesús Vázquez, Salma Anaí Vázquez, Lucía Ivette Vega, Abigail Vela, Rebecca Vela, Gerardo Velázquez, Luis J. Velázquez, Juan Jesús Velázquez Castillo, George Vera, Jennifer Vera, Alejandro Verástegui, Daniela Vergara, Sergio Javier Vergara, Lidia G. Bielma, Norma Elisa Villa, Brianna Villanueva, Jennifer Villanueva, Julio C. Villanueva, Ashley A. Villarreal, Mario Valdemar Villarreal Jr., Perla Rubí Villarreal, Regina Villarreal, Stephanie Villaseñor, Iván Villeda, Gabriela Villegas, Emilio Wilton, Sharik Yáñez, Carmen C. Zacate, Justine Elise Zamora, Daniel Zapata, Cassandra L. Zapata, Saúl Zapata, Marlene Zarate, Alan O. Centeno, Jacob Cermeño, Edson Sorola, Ernesto Zúñiga.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seats and allow our graduates to exit the floor. Graduates, please stand as your band plays the alma mater. I present to you the mighty world class of 2016.